All right, let's try this again. The Yuba County, motherfucker.
No, hey, it's
Yubi.
It's freezing up. Nobody fucking cares anyway.
Yeah, that's true. All right. The Yuba County Five is often called a mystery, but that word almost lets it off too easy. This isn't a case built around one impossible event. It's a slow, grinding collapse, a series of small human decisions that stack on top of each other until survival becomes almost impossible.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GITM podcast. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's funky.
Oh well. Well, welcome to the GITM.
Hopefully it catches up at some point.
I will fix all this in post. I don't know what the hell's going on.
It will be re-uploaded if you're that interested in the Yuba County Five.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're going to try to be nice on this one.
All right. So we're doing some true crime.
Kinda.
Well, missing person, unsolved mystery.
A lot of things going on here.
All right. Go ahead and
I have a pretty brief synopsis of it too.
Ooh, synopsis.
Because I mean, there's no, you never know. Who knows? Nobody knows.
Big freaking words.
So I love how we're actually in our frames are good, and it says we're offline. We're crushing it.
We're awesome. All right, go ahead. Do what you take over. Travis.
Well, we have to do some house cleaning.
There is no house cleaning to do.
Yeah, there is.
What?
We survived.
Oh well, fuck that. It's just snow.
Mississippi got fucked up with ice.
Yeah, I would take snow over ice any day of the week. But
dude, just like fallen trees everywhere in the video, the clips and shit that I've seen.
I'm gonna go. That's why our fucking internet's all jacked up because of the cold weather and the snow in the 14, 15 inches of snow sitting outside.
Yeah, it's so cold that it like I said, it is affecting the electrical system of my vehicle.
Oh well, what can you do?
Really hope it starts tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't had a problem starting it. Mm-hmm. But like when I went to get lunch yesterday, I had to do the old school like, oh shit, and walk back and open the door and hit the lock button.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I haven't had to do that in a while. I haven't had to do that since my old car.
Yeah,
you know that pile of shit. Actually, you know what? That car did me pretty well. I think I got like 2.5, 3 years out of it, and I only paid, I think, $1,600 cash for it. That's more than my money's worth out of that car.
There you go. Wait, good way to look at it.
But
anything Snowmageddon, that's all I really got.
So is there any pressing world events that we don't know about? Probably.
No. Nothing. And I don't give a shit.
Stuff about Venezuela.
Did we buy Greenland yet?
Are they trying? Is he trying to buy it?
I think that he's pushing that back again. I don't fucking know.
To buy it for what? Like $20,000 and like a couple fucking Mexican Cokes.
I'm not a big fan of Mexican Coke.
It's because it's got real sugar in it.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's not.
Oh, dude, like Gatorade and shit in other countries. Like when I was in the Caribbean, it's it does taste different, but in such a good way.
Yeah.
You should go to the Caribbean. You should go to the Caribbean and dress just like Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs
with the white,
dude,
the Miami Vice look.
Yeah, and that fedora, and he's just like calmly walking through, what was that, like Puerto Rico or Costa Rica or some shit?
Yeah,
or Cuba. I don't even remember.
Oh, Cuba
Gooding Jr. Lay down, you big idiot.
That's all we need for him to go freaking off.
He's just staring at me like, what?
Make this episode just completely crap.
Oh, man.
You know, we don't need any help fucking this shit up. We do a damn good enough job on our own.
Yeah. We don't need more crap. I've been making a concerted effort with my craps lately. I don't know if you've noticed. Since I cleaned the bathroom.
Okay.
What?
Let's just move on.
We've had this conversation, dude. Exactly. I've said 1,000 times, I think my butthole's at a weird angle.
See, now I'm going to have to cut shit out.
Why?
Because nobody wants to hear about your butthole and your
They're here for the humor. They don't come here for the
That's not humorous.
Yeah, because other people don't have weirdly angled buttholes.
Some of us don't like to talk about it.
Well, this is a safe place.
No, it's not.
This is a safe place for all buttholes. White buttholes, brown butthole. Well, they're all brown.
The Yuba County Five. Get to it. Killing me with your ass.
Have you ever heard of this?
No, actually, I've never heard of this one.
Really? It's not that terribly long ago. This was, back in the good old days when men were men and cars were cars.
Yes.
Back when body panels were made of metal and you had to hide your divorce from the church. Whatever happened to that? We should go back to that.
What?
Shame. Shame unto thee that doth get divorced. You've never heard of this, though.
Welcome to the viewers. We're sorry about the freaking live stream, but the cold weather's got our internet all jacked up. So,
dude, I'm convinced that's what it is. I really am. That's the only nice part about, like, the room that I sleep in has pretty shitty insulation.
Yeah.
Hence, I have a window I got to fix when I can actually get to it when there's not snow everywhere. But the nice part about that? I have these big ass bottles of water and I just leave them on the floor cold.
There you go.
I grab them in the middle of the night and I'm like, ah.
But I will upload this.
Yeah, there will be a cleaned up.
I have a backup recording going.
Thank
so
God.
We will. I will upload it again.
Yeah, it looks like trash. It looks like we're stop motioning.
See, mine looks pretty good. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see, yeah, it looks good until it don't.
All right, okay, get started
like
with this.
Tinder hookups. Looks great until it's too late.
All right,
like, man, the stream looked really good, and then I got itchy. Gonzo's here.
No, Gonzo. No, it's not.
The Puerto Rican guy, like a garbanzo bean.
Get to the episode. Fuck this shit.
So you've never heard of this?
No, I've not heard of this one.
Really? It's kind of in the vein of, I don't know. I was going to say in the vein of like a missing 411 type of scenario, but it's kind of not. Because it's like, you just don't know.
Well,
like any good American crime. Got cameras everywhere. Just don't know what happened. Well, not back then. All right. So
continue.
There's 5 people involved in this. And we're going to talk about these 5 men because who they are.
Was this a Brokeback Mountain kind of thing going on?
No, if only a fucking gay 5-way in the mountains.
That's a lot.
Sign me up.
That's a lot of twig and berries.
You can take my money faster for that than like, I don't know, what's the fucking popular thing? Dollywood, some shit. I don't know.
Dollywood.
Is Dollywood still popular? It's still a thing.
It's still a thing. Yes.
I mean, she's basically just an animatronic. They're ready to go.
Yes.
We'll never know that Dolly Parton died. They'll just be like sticker over there by the bear carvings and make her sing 9 to 5 over and over again, like Frankie Valli and all those videos. So, like I was saying though, the 5 men in question that we will talk about, it is important to know them at least to a certain extent because it doesn't explain, but it deepens.
Sure. We'll go with that.
It deepens the potential of the story, or it deepens the reality of the story, but it adds to the what ifs of the story a lot.
Right.
Okay. So the Yuba 5. Here we go. You ready? Buckle up, Buttercup.
I'm ready.
Hold on to your butts. All right. So all 5 men lived in Yuba City, California. It's a bad start.
Never even heard of that.
Goddamn California. That place has sucked since fucking Tupac died. And Joe Rogan moved out.
I guess I would know.
Was Joe Rogan in LA before that? Before Austin?
Yeah.
Was he? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. He was in LA.
I don't know. I never sucked a fart out of the man's ass. I don't know where he'd be living.
Yes, he was in LA.
Okay. So they all lived in Yuba City, California, and they were part of a state-supported program for adults with intellectual disabilities.
Okay.
Be nice.
I will be.
So 4 of the 5 had mild intellectual disability, generally meaning IQs in the range of 60 to 75.
Okay.
Which isn't good. But look what Zach Galifianakis said about Rain Man. He bankrupted a casino, and he was a bad word. Or the cow chick. What's her name?
Cow chick.
Yeah, it had a weird name. Yeah, we know. The stream's gonna probably continue to lag. I'm pretty sure our computer's frozen.
We're gonna deal with it.
Temple Grandin. You know Temple Grandin?
Never even heard.
She was like she had a intellectual disability, but she like completely changed the face of animal husbandry when it comes to like livestock and cattle. She was the one that came up with like that, that thing that they press them in when they like milk them
Do I look like a fucking cowboy?
You've never seen that? They walk them in and like it shuts on them.
Stall?
No, it's like an apparatus for like when they're doing stuff with the cows, butt stuff. But like no, like she somehow figured like I don't know. There's a whole movie about it. Watch it. So, where was I? Okay, clinically, this does not mean that they were incapable, as in like, put them in a home, all that stuff, all that rhetoric. They held jobs, lived semi-independently, they played sports, and followed routines very successfully. So we're not talking about like necessarily 24/7 caregiver types. I'm trying to dance around this really diplomatically right now.
They had issues.
My inner 90s kid is like, say it.
They were special.
Can you even say that anymore?
Well,
technically, we just did.
Are you saying they're not special?
You saying these guys are fucking retarded? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. No, redacted. That's the new term. Just acting totally. These guys were redacted.
Hey, you got every syllable and every letter out except the D. So
no, I didn't get the DED out.
Yeah, you did. You just left off the D.
They were flame retardant. Is that better? That's mean. I'm sorry. All right. So where difficulty arose was with abstract reasoning.
Okay.
With these types of guys. These types of guys. Even that sounds fucked up. Novel problem solving and high stress decision making, especially when routines suddenly broke. In unfamiliar situations, they tended to rely on rules, habits, or trusted people rather than improvisation.
Right.
Couldn't roll with the punches.
Some people can't.
Shut the fuck off, Gonzo.
Gonzo, it's not playing.
With his
told you.
Well, it's his little buffering thing.
It's been there for a while.
No, he posts the buffering thing in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. I know. Yeah. He posted that a little while ago.
He's a real shitbag. As a group, they were loyal, close knit, and used to deferring to whoever seemed most confident in the moment. So they're all beta males.
Okay.
They were all the kind of guys that Andrew Tate warns you about. Did you see him get his ass whooped?
By who?
Some young kickboxer.
Well,
He was like, he's a younger guy. He's got 40 pounds. That weird American English accent he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
It happens.
And I'm not saying like, I'm not fighting Andrew Tate. I'm just like, after all the stuff that he's been spewing for the last like, however long it's been since he went on Your Mom's House and got famous.
What can you do?
It's usually not the best look to come out on the first one and get punchicized in the face for free.
Well, he was a world champion at one time.
Like multiple world champions.
Yeah, so he's just older now.
Yeah, he just likes to smoke cigars and
Father Time is undefeated.
And sit in that weird like house compound that him and his brother just exist. They're like vampires. They're like, we never leave. We have everything brought to us. We don't watch television. We just sit in each other's companies and smoke cigars and talk about how women are whores and stupider than men.
Well,
and make millions off of it somehow. They're like misogynistic Alex Jones. A little crazy, a little off the deep end. Definitely like probably hate their mom. Or love their mom too much.
Let's don't go there.
Little Ed Gein. You sinful cold cuts. Have you watched that yet?
I couldn't get through the whole thing.
I didn't even start it. All right.
I started it and watched 3 episodes.
I binge watched the shit out of Bert Kreischer's show. So that could have been, it could have just been, it was basically like, the mid plots of like 5 other movies. Like School Fight. Did you see the School Fight with Ice Cube and Charlie Day?
No.
or This Is 40.
I've seen that.
Like that whole like, fuck you, Jan, that argument in the principal's office. It's kind of just that in 6 episodes that are 23 minutes. And it's literally just like watching a fucking movie. The young one's hilarious though. She says the R word.
Yeah, she does.
Hard R.
Hard R.
Both of them. 2 hard R's, a hard.
They threw a hard D in there too.
Yeah, two hard R's, a hard D, 2 hard E's, a hard A, and a hard T. Figure that one out, all you small Indian children that win all the spelling bees.
Hold on a minute.
What?
Let's keep going. I want to see something.
Okay. So let's talk about these men individually, as we do on this show. Talk about men.
Yes.
Gary Mathias, all-American name. He was 25 years old and did not have an intellectual disability. He had schizophrenia.
Ooh, okay.
It's much better. Which is, for those of you that don't know, is a severe mental illness that can drastically affect perception and judgment if untreated. When medicated, Gary functioned well, held jobs, and was considered the most capable member of the group. And he was also an Army veteran and quite strong. He was a strong boy.
We're offline, by the way.
Nice.
We're not going out to anybody.
Fuck it.
Just keep rolling, baby.
I don't understand.
It's all right. Just keep rolling. I'll upload it tomorrow. I'll edit it tonight.
Allen Iverson did what? Now I got to look that up.
Well,
Allen Iverson did something to the cancer kids?
I don't know.
Don't fuck with cancer kids, especially if you're Allen Iverson. They don't even know who you are. So when Gary went off his medication, however, his symptoms could escalate quickly. Family members described paranoia, rigid thinking, and delusional beliefs during untreated episodes. Abrupt withdrawal from antipsychotic medication can cause confusion and heightened fear within days. That sounds like schizophrenia.
Sounds like it, yeah.
This sounds kind of, adjacent to a meth head. Sounds about right. And now because Gary was articulate and confident, the others often deferred to him, especially under stressful situations.
So they looked at him. He was the leader.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm being good. Stop laughing.
Emperor Tardus Maximus, leader of the legions of Rome.
So sad. You're going to get canceled.
People have to watch.
That's true.
That's not funny. That's not. All right. Fuck it. We're moving on. Jack Madruga or Madruga.
Nice name.
It sounds like a character from Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
or like
does.
Fucking Game of Thrones. I introduce to you Lord Madruga of the Seven Isles, first king of the Browns. Well, they were. Okay. Everybody west of Westeros was fucking racist. Never thought of that.
That was.
Literally everybody outside of the Seven Kingdoms in Game of Thrones is not white. They're all black or like...
I didn't look at it that deep, but I know
yeah. Now that you think about it, yeah. You get your own island. They Shane Gillis them.
Speaking of that,
they put them all over here.
Since this episode is a complete shit show,
it's gonna be great when we re-upload it.
Have you watched the latest or the new spinoff or the new Game of Thrones?
No.
Show? Don't waste your fucking time,
dude. It looks like just an HBO knockoff of A Knight's Tale. It looks like it tries to be too funny.
It is fucking horrible.
Is it?
I would be embarrassed if I worked on or was on or had anything to do with the original Game of Thrones or House of Dragons.
Aaron Rodgers is pissed.
I would be fucking embarrassed.
Ed Sheeran's fucking vomiting. The members of Mastodon are rolling over in their non-existent graves.
It is garbage.
Like the guy that rates, the mechanic that rates vehicles. Have you seen him on TikTok? He walks around the lot and he's like, he'll see like a Toyota, he'll be like, good, really good. And then it's like a fucking like Mercury Cougar and he's like, garbage.
And I can say this wholeheartedly and mean it 100%. They can go straight Pornhub and show actual fucking and still not save that fucking show.
Wow. See, and I've been saying this shit since the beginning of the end. Since Game of Thrones ended. And they announced House of the Dragon. Because I haven't watched that either. I've watched a little bit of it. But I like to let stuff stack up, you know. Save that like 2 days off in a row and just not leave the same position at all until it's over. But if they would have done what everybody really, in my opinion, humbly wanted, they would be so much better off already, even if House of the Dragons is a success.
It is. I mean,
well, yeah, but give everybody the fucking Arya show.
Yes.
Everybody wants the show of Arya leaving Westeros.
I don't disagree. I agree. I can say this. Here's the thing. These 5 guys, I know where they went.
Burgers.
They went to the writing room of the new Game of Thrones show. Cancel me for that shit. I don't care. Whoever fucking thought of that show should be canceled. Everyone that wrote on that show should be canceled. And the director should be crucified. If he looked at this, oh yeah, this is good. Fuck you.
It does. It looks like it looks goofy.
It's
like when I've walked through and you were watching it, it just looks fucking goofy. It does. It looks like A Knight's Tale.
I will say this. I've only seen the very first episode.
I got fire makers.
Half of it to a quarter of it.
Game of Thrones. What if my microphone just caught on fire spontaneously? Just exploded in my face and I had a two-face situation going on. But yeah, no, I said that from jump. Before they even announced House of the Dragon, I said the Arya show. Arya going west or east, whatever the fuck. That's what everybody wants to see.
Right.
She wants to see her leave her comfortable Anglo-Saxon white home and go to where people are different colors and watch her be uncomfortable. Much like the fucking South African guy that I watch. I've been watching a lot of European shit. Mostly Europeans reacting to American shit and coming to America and doing American shit. They're great. The one guy I watch, love him. His family, they react together. They're lovely folks. But when it comes to anything outside of their country, they are dumb. To the point that I got offended. I was like, why do I know more about your fucking country than you know about any other country?
That's a good point.
Just the weather. They were watching the weather. They're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck?
Fucking Gonzo fucking Instagram.
I'm doing it.
Go ahead. You answer it.
What do you want?
I'm trying to watch the fucking show.
I don't know. I think our computer's frozen, so we're just gonna do it and re-upload it.
We're still doing it. You are on the show there, guys.
Yeah, you are on the show right now.
We're still recording.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, no, dude, we just can't, like, it's not, we can't keep the frames up. I don't know what's going on. We restarted the router and everything.
YouTube kicked us off.
But Phil's gonna re-upload the video after we're done. We didn't say it.
We didn't say it.
We didn't.
A viewer said it. We did not say it.
We didn't say it. We can't be responsible.
Sitting down, fucking enjoying tacos, watching a show, and fucking bullshit, bro.
Is there any more Puerto Rican shit you want to say than that? I was just sitting down eating tacos, watching YouTube.
Bring back some word.
I was eating tacos, watching YouTube on my neighbor's Wi-Fi that he doesn't know I have.
I have my own fucking Wi-Fi, to be exact.
You just use his just in case.
Fucking Asian boy.
Whoa.
We gotta stop.
Where does he live?
Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't get hardly any snow up there, did they? Fuckers.
Chicago's turning into a fucked up place, man.
Just now?
No, like, oh man. Even in the suburbs.
They have suburbs? Like Schaumburg?
Do you know what Schaumburg is?
Vaguely.
I'm in Athens, Athens, Ohio right now, bro.
That sucks.
That sucks for you.
Playing COD with these guys, and they're from Athens, Ohio. They're hillbillies, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
There's hillbillies in Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Mostly.
Jeez.
But you got to think, other than Columbus, Dayton, Cincinnati and Cleveland, it's
Akron, Toledo.
yeah, but Akron and Toledo can kind of be drawn into Cleveland.
You get west or east of Cincinnati, it gets a little hillbillyish.
Oh yeah, east of Cincinnati and south of Columbus.
And even it gets a little Amish up
Yeah, it gets very Amish.
north and east.
Yeah.
But
I went to a Ghost concert in July in Cleveland, and the downtown of Cleveland really pissed me off. Fucking ugly.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland's pretty known for being shitty.
Fucking every building is fucking tear down, abandoned.
Yeah.
And that, there was this fucking trans person asking for change at McDonald's, bro. I have the video. I'll send you it. Maybe it could be the intro.
Oh man, at least he didn't go to fucking Akron or. Akron sucks.
I guess we should continue with the show. Just leave them on. Leave them on.
Oh no, we're gonna wrap it up. I just figured we'd have a
No,
little
just leave them on, let
conversation.
them listen, so that way you can at least hear the show live.
He's gonna rewatch it anyway.
Why are you so mad, Phil?
I'm always mad. I'm old and fucking grumpy, Gonzo.
He's mad because a brown person's name popped up on his phone.
2024. It's okay to come out, bro. 2026. Holy shit.
Did you say it's 2024? You're 2 years off.
Close enough.
Mexican Americans love
I
education.
want to say some shit. Just words that need to come back. Dude, no, real shit. I live 6 blocks away from John Wayne Gacy's house. You guys should fucking do an episode about that.
We did, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Oh, I got that on the
Exactly.
books. I can knock that one out easy.
I don't think.
Next show, come on.
Or maybe we.
I'll do it again. I don't give a fuck.
And then my Ukrainian great grandfather got a ride from him. That's crazy.
I think we've heard this, or maybe he told
He
us
said
that
something about it.
in a
Yeah,
live chat one.
I think he left Ukrainian out. Which,
No, I remember 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks
He
ago,
got a ride from
you made a comment about Ukrainian Puerto Rican, and it was just
same. The Ukrainians are the Puerto Ricans of Eastern Europe.
Of Polish people. Polish sausages. Phil, you like Polish sausages?
no, I do not.
Yay. All right, get back to the podcast. Man, fucking go live. Come on.
We tried to, man. We can't get the internet to stay up.
One time.
We've been going for fucking 30 minutes already.
It ain't
We're
done
halfway
shit.
done.
Bro, you always say you're halfway done, but then you stay another like an hour 50.
Listen, don't fucking rain on my Bon Jovi. We're halfway there.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna watch Netflix then. I should get a notification when I upload. Stay black. Stay black, everybody.
All right, later. That's our number one fan.
And contrary to that other guy, that one comment we had, we never even met him.
No, why? Wait,
Well,
what?
they said that one comment on, I think it was Spotify, where he said, there is no way in hell this podcast could have any following.
We have one. He's a Puerto Rican from Chicago. I'm pretty sure he has at least 3 stabbings on his rap sheet.
And he's been on the show before.
He has.
Well, actually, we did this. It was a shit show. We did this to him before.
Well, we called him. He
right, we
called
called
us
him.
this time. Oh, man. Now they know they have access to us. We've opened the borders, Phil.
Tonight, we're taking live calls.
That means 2 things. Fuck you. Oh, man. All right. Jack Madrigal.
Hold on a minute.
What?
We were very fucking lucky
What?
because Gonzo could have said something that got us really in trouble.
Nah, we could. It's not live. We can edit it.
It might be up by now. Fuck,
Nah, I don't think it ever came back up.
no, I don't think so.
It might be. I don't fucking.
No, probably.
Who knows?
Anyway,
We'll have to like upload this as soon as we're done for him.
I can do that.
He literally called. But yeah, make the Arya Stark show. I think is what we
Is that what
were
we're
at.
talking about?
I think so. Because I haven't watched shit else. I'm about a fifth of the way through Fingerprints of the Gods, and I have the follow-up book to that for when I'm done.
You're actually reading it?
Yeah. With stuff like that, I like to read it. Like, because then you get source materials and imagery and shit like that.
Okay, we're gonna have to quit bullshit.
Why? You gotta pee?
No,
You shit?
We're 5 minutes worth of material. We're 30 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
5 minutes actually into the material.
Well, 5 minutes was
and I'm out
gonzo.
of fluids already.
5 minutes was gone. The fridge is right there, you fat American. Jeez, it's literally 3 steps away from your seat, and we're not live, so nobody's gonna miss any of the action. That's why I bring the giant Gatorade Zero.
Well, I brought 2 things, and I've already went through it.
You're dehydrated.
I am. All right, continue with.
You need to raise the salinity of your blood.
I need a lot of things. Continue with the special.
Well, you get another
individual.
drink. All right. The man of the hour. Who's Yuba's special boys. Jack Madrigal was 30 years old and owned the car that was used that night.
Okay.
He had a mild intellectual disability and relied heavily on routine. So he was autistic.
So he's me.
Autistic, yes. See, now you're allowed to say the word. It's like black guys saying the N-word.
Oh, is that how that works?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know is every time I've ever heard somebody that's part of that community say that word, I'm not talking about black guys.
Okay.
It hits a little different. There's something about it. Excuse me. Jack hated cold weather, avoided night driving. That's good. Probably had an astigmatism, as do I. Hence corrective lenses. I never knew what that was until like 5 years ago. And I was like, oh shit, I definitely have that.
Astigmatism?
Yeah.
I have one.
I also have to, oh shit, I need to get my eyes checked.
Basically, you've described me with this jacked character.
This
is
jacked
me.
guy?
This is me. Except I'm not that young.
Retarded and can't see?
My phone picked.
Mine did too. Let's be honest. Fuck. What was I gonna say? No, fuck it. That'll come to me.
We were talking about stigmatisms.
Oh, like I need to get my eyes checked because the last time I get my eyes checked, well, I need new glasses anyway. But the last time I got my eyes checked, the doctor told me I have something with the cones in my eyes shows like the potential for future cataracts. Apparently,
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a fucking thing.
Hmm.
I just saw that his name ended in Berg, and I was like, I trust him.
All right.
Like, do you have any legal advice for me too? Can you loan me some money? Do you know Jerry Springer? And he also disliked unfamiliar roads. He's literally just like us.
He
Has astigmatism, doesn't like driving at night, avoids unfamiliar roads, likes the same route.
I think Jack could be my much younger, long lost brother.
He's your doppelganger.
Yes.
You guys
He's a damn good looking man then.
They actually,
And we
dude, and they
and
all
we might
like,
have the same IQ. I don't
all the pictures I found of them, it's crazy because of the time period. It's
Yeah.
like the 70s, you know? They all have those like real fucking like posh looking school photos where everybody wore fucking like a jacket and tie.
talk to her,
Yeah, dude, when they're all, you know, still looking at nothing. I just thought of that.
You are aware, even in my
last school picture, I was wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt and I had hair down past my shoulders.
it was still, even when I graduated, and we're not that far apart. It was still
About a dog's age.
90% of the people wore, of the senior pictures,
Nah.
wore ties or
Oh, I didn't take senior pictures.
dressed up. That's right. You were a hooligan.
Yeah. I wasn't graduating like graduated. The same reason I didn't walk. My mom was all butthurt about it. I was like, Mom, I don't like, as much as I don't give a fuck in a lot of ways, like at the time being 19, graduating and I felt like it was pretty valid to be like, I'm embarrassed to walk across the stage with the year after me just so you can get some pictures of me.
That's a good point.
I went and picked up my graduation kit, got my coin and my fucking tassel and shit, and I fucking went to work that night.
There you go.
Like, I still have my diploma and shit. Like, I have it. It just sits in my closet.
I don't even know where mine's at.
I had my diploma, but I had to fucking file and pay to get my fucking birth certificate from the state of Texas so I could go on that cruise. But I got my diploma. Yeah, people were like, "You don't have your birth certificate?" I was like, "What do you think happens when you're an illegal immigrant?" And then they were like, "Oh God, Trump!" And I was like, "Yeah, that's right. I'm here illegally. I'm not. I have a social security number. It's 56."
Keep pissing me off. I'm calling ICE.
We got to talk about that after this. We can't talk about it on here.
All right. Continue with. Move on to William, or are we still on Jack?
We're on Jack. We're jacking. When overwhelmed, his typical response was to stop or turn back, not push forward.
So you like to lean into it. If you push back in it, it's gay.
So you're not allowed to throw it back?
No.
That's good to know. Fuck, I've been doing it wrong my whole life.
I was watching some special. Never mind.
Hold on. That makes his presence deep in the mountains one of the biggest red flags of this entire case. What were you saying?
I saw a comedy special where the interaction
Was it called Backdoor Man Sluts?
No, but I'm not gonna go there.
What comedy special?
What was that one British guy?
Ricky Gervais.
No. The one that always wears a suit.
What's
his name?
Oh shit. He was just on Kill Tony like a month ago. He's hilarious. I love him.
Looks like one of Jeff Dunham's.
Yeah, he looks like he looks like the fucking real life version of the marionette the is that a marionette? The ventriloquist dummy from Dead Silent. You ever seen Dead Silent?
No.
It's pretty much ventriloquist dummy horror movie. It's basically Puppet Masters, but like 2020 or 2010, whatever.
No, but he was interacting in it with.
Fuck, it's gonna happen again. 20 minutes from now, it's gonna come to my head. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it was just interacting. I'm not.
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr. There you go.
God damn, I'm good.
You are okay. Continue.
That's my Asian autism. I'm Autasian.
You heard it here, folks. We can.
Hi. William Sterling. William Sterling was 29, athletic, outgoing, and deeply invested in basketball. Wrong sport, buddy. He had asthma and anxiety. And under stress, William struggled to slow down and evaluate options calmly. His family said he often reacted emotionally when overwhelmed rather than methodically. That's fucking everybody. If you react methodically off rip, you're a sociopath and probably going to be a serial killer.
We're talking about you in a different way.
If you're like, here you go, I did all this extra work and know that it's all right because I checked it with your higher up and it was work that you were supposed to do, but now you don't have to do it. And somebody's like, fuck you, Jimmy, get your dick out of my face, you fuck face. And you're just like, I accept your criticism. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. You're a serial killer waiting to happen.
Yes, I agree. Completely.
You're an American Horror Story, like, plot twist in the making. Is that show still on?
I don't know. I can't watch it after season 1.
I watched a couple.
I might have caught a little bit of season 2.
Once there was no tits. I don't think there ever was.
There never was any tits.
Ted Weir. Or Weigh Her, if you will. Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say Weigh Her. Weigh Her.
I'm going to go weird, though.
Internet kids will get that. You don't.
I don't. I'm old.
When you're right, you're right. You know?
It's true.
So Ted was 32 years old, physically large and gentle. So he was fat. He was, what is it, Big Hero 6? Did you ever see Big Hero 6, the kids movie? Or like Wreck-It Ralph, but without the Wreck-It? He had a mild intellectual disability and a heart condition. That's not a heart condition. You were fat. That's like me saying I have a heart condition. No, I'm fucking fat.
Not a thyroid problem?
And Asian. But I've been living in America. I think that's what the main problem with Asians' health in America.
They live in America?
We don't get enough MSG. You know it's a myth.
What?
The MSG is like fucking horrible for you.
Well, give it time. Everything that's horrible for you is good for you after a while.
It's good too. Have you ever had MSG like straight? You can buy it powdered. It's literally an ingredient that people put in there into shit.
I mean, look, how many times have eggs been great for us, bad for us, great for us again? How many
Beef. Remember when Mad Cow was a thing?
Yeah.
I remember my dad got an undercooked burger at Wendy's. Fucking tore the place down. Not really. He didn't. He did. My dad was kind of like Randy. See, you don't even get my South Park references.
No, South Park.
But like if Randy Marsh, when he's like blown away, was a real person, it's kind of how my dad reacted. Because Randy Marsh, he's like, "Whoa, oh yeah, you big man. You a big man. You come over here. You knock my kid's ball out of his hands. You son of a bitch. You want to fuck me in the ass right now? Go ahead and fuck me." That's pretty much how Randy Marsh is. He's one of the best parts of the show.
Okay,
He microwaved his balls along with the entire population of South Park, Colorado, so that they could get testicular cancer, so that they could get medicinal marijuana. And then throughout the episode, they rode their balls around town like bounce around. And you're telling me you don't want to watch this show?
I do not.
So where was I? Oh, Ted followed instructions well, but rarely initiated actions on his own. He was a follower. In stressful situations, he tended to wait for guidance rather than improvise. Now, that trait becomes tragically important later.
Ooh.
Yes, foreshadowing. That's what happens. You got to supply your own special effects.
We're low budget right here. I can't tell.
Now, Jack Hewitt. Jack Hewitt was 24 and had the mildest intellectual disability of the group. There's an easier way to say that. You can cut out about 9 syllables out of that if you wanted to. He lived.
You saying he was the least special?
That's less syllables than I was thinking. So yeah, 1 less syllable.
His bus was a little longer.
Yeah, he was on a medium bus. His his bus had like 12 rows. He was on like when they convert a public transit bus into a school bus.
Yeah.
That's the one he rode. You know, the one they could put the wheelchair kids on. And you get behind them on your way to work and you see that ramp start to come on and you're like, fuck!
I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Now, Jack lived semi-independently.
Cool.
So he was basically like, he was us. He worked and he stayed close to his family. Think he worked at Kroger? Only people around here. He had no history of wandering or risky behavior.
You're punching down, Travis.
Do you see me?
Look at him.
It grazed me. Somebody hit down one too many times when they put in the cheat code of me. Yeah, read through those lines. Why don't you? YouTube algorithm. Fuck you. Jack's complete disappearance remains one of the most unsettling elements of this case. Oh yeah, they all just disappear.
Okay, that's the show, folks.
Well, so yeah, what the fuck? I don't know why it's in this order, but fuck it, we're already done with these guys.
Fuck these guys.
So
what you're saying?
We're gonna go to the night of February 24th, 1978.
Okay.
The year of our Lord. I don't know what album came out that year, but a great album came out that year.
Didn't Hotel California come out in 78?
Oh no, we're about to find out. Let's see, 1978 albums. Let's see. 1978, and well, now I want to know.
This show is so fucked up.
Now I want to know. Albums released. Let's see. Nobody cares about Cameo. Nobody cares about Sweet or Angel or Warren Zevon. Jesus, this fucking. Oh, that's just January. Muddy Waters put out an album in 78. What's the most popular?
The biggest release of 1978.
Let's see. Saturday Night Fever soundtrack by the Bee Gees.
Oh, classic. I had a Bee Gees
Gay
lunchbox when I was in 1978.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Did you like the Bee Gees or did you just have one?
I don't I don't remember.
Did it have a thermos?
Pretty sure it was an old metal lunchbox.
You should have kept it. That motherfucker probably worth at least $17.
78. So it's probably 79. So I was what, 7?
No, Grease was the #1 movie.
I was probably first grade.
See, a way better year for movies.
Grease.
Fucking Grease. George Carlin's special, the movie Skateboard. Never seen it. Bad News Bears Go to Japan. Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke.
Oh, classic.
Paradise Alley.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings animated movie.
I did not even know there was an animated.
Well, you're fucking gay, so of course you don't. Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Smokey and the Outlaw Women. I don't know what that sounds like, a porno.
Was that the porn version of Smokey?
It kind of looks like it.
Smokey and the Bandit?
Their numbers are 32, 22, 36, and Smokey wanted them real bad, is what it says at the top. Yeah, this is a good fucking year for movies. The original Inglourious Bastards, The Boys in Company C, a bunch of other shit. They made a Doctor Strange movie in the 70s.
Doctor Strange, wasn't that
a Marvel? What? I didn't know that.
Huh, I did not know that.
Just a Gigolo.
And everywhere
Seen that one? Don't you dare lie to me.
I've seen American Gigolo, but never Just a Gigolo.
Do you remember the show Gigolos?
No.
No, you never saw that on like Showtime or some shit?
No.
It was definitely like scripted, but also kind of not. I'm trying to think who was on there. There was some like reality TV show guy that ended up on there. No, I was gonna look up the most popular porn from 1978, but it's just a bunch of porn websites. Go figure.
Bad Google search.
So, February 24th, 1978, just a normal night. Just a normal night. Yuba City, California. 5 nice guys.
Just out cruising.
So the 5 men attended a Special Olympics basketball game in Chico, California. You know, get down how you get down.
I'd probably go.
It'd be hilarious.
Tear up the courts.
It's fucking throw candy down there.
I mean, I've always wanted to play basketball in a wheelchair. I'm probably going to be doing that in 5 years anyway.
Really? Like, is that like an actual thing? Like, you actually wanted to play basketball in a wheelchair at one point in your life?
I mean, I'm not that.
That's lofty goals, my friend.
I'm not that coordinated to.
I will say, like, it's impressive. Like, I'm not taking anything away from the Paralympic. Well, the Special Olympics and the Paralympics are different. Paralympics is people with like missing limbs and shit like that. Yeah. Special Olympics is for people with missing brains and too many chromosomes.
I mean, I will watch me some Special Olympics.
Dude, those motherfuckers go.
Oh yeah.
And the camaraderie is second to none.
They don't give a shit whether they win or lose.
Which I kind of love.
Yeah.
Like,
all seriousness, yeah. I've watched that one time.
It's like you could all you need to be a happy person is put on the Special Olympics and play that song that's all over the TikTok, like sad cry or happy cry song movies. Heart me. I don't know the name of the song.
Our algorithms are completely different.
Oh, well, yeah. I'd be giving myself happy cries every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I go and I watch Military Homecomings and I go, wish my fucking dad would come home. And then I think about it. I'm like, I don't. That'd be awkward.
Yeah. It'd be
zombie.
It'd be a real life haunting.
At least I get to be there when you die this time. Mm-hmm. Dark.
Very dark.
Witnesses described them as relaxed, happy, and excited. As no shit. Could you imagine if they weren't? Like, hey, these guys with intellectual disabilities went to a Special Olympics basketball game. Pissed. Mad the whole fucking time.
Have you ever seen somebody like that in a bad mood, though?
Yeah.
See, I haven't.
Well, I spend more time around that community than most people. Like, I do it 4 days. Well, 4 days a week if I work those days in the morning.
Not anymore. They're going to hear this and ban you from it.
Nah.
Every interaction I've ever had, they have been just
they're a joy.
Yes, except for one. I had one bad experience. So I didn't. I used to back when.
Did you take his baseball?
No, back when I had my own business, I had a long time customer, and her son with special needs. She was like in her 70s.
Yeah.
He was like she was pushing 80, and he was like 60. And he had to, he was not self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And this lady loved me. I mean, I would just.
You were fucking her on the side, weren't you?
It took me. I had 5 minutes of work, but I'd have to be there for at least 45 minutes.
You was trying to straighten out those wrinkles.
She just would, and if I was late,
just freaking out.
I would get a phone call. But when you coming? She just wanted, especially after her husband died. She just wanted somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And only person she had to talk to was her son. And I never went in the house except for one time. She wasn't home one time, and she called me, said, swing by on your, if you can swing by, I'll pay you.
Well, yeah.
So I swung by, and she said, come on in.
She was butt naked.
No.
He was butt naked.
No, that motherfucker. He always would watch me from the window and not give me.
Why did I just do it on him?
He would just watch, not really do anything, just watch.
Yeah.
So I got my eye on you, kind of thing.
I know the look.
So she said, "Come on in, let me go get the money." So I walked in, and that motherfucker, I thought he was going to come after me. I'm like, I don't want to have to drop. And I was much younger.
What you doing here, Mom?
I was in my early 40s, so I was a little bit more vibrant.
You're a young, spry man.
That was back when
you're
I
a spring turkey.
Shit. I was like, if I have to drop this motherfucker, it ain't gonna be.
I had one of those at work.
It's another story. One more story. In junior, I used to wrestle.
Them?
In junior high.
Not as an extracurricular, just as a hobby?
High. I think it was my first year. I might have.
Let me guess, you had an intellectually disabled kid
and I wasn't,
fuck you up.
I wasn't I got beat, so I wasn't scheduled to wrestle because I got beat. So the guy who beat me wrestled. Their team came. It was a home game or home match, I guess, whatever. And they said, "Hey, we got an extra guy, a heavyweight. You guys have somebody to wrestle him?" They said, "Yeah, they'll wrestle him. He's not doing it." I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And
when they said your name, did they turn and look at you, or did you automatically assume the Bruno Sammartino position?
And it turns out he was special needs.
He probably fucked you up.
No, he didn't. And
shit himself.
I wasn't really going all out.
Yeah.
I wasn't really going all out because I wasn't very good, but I could have wiped the floor with him if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I was playing around. So finally frankly, wrestling is the hardest sport in the world because you have to be in shape. And Fat Boy was not that.
And you have to try to not get hard while you're doing it.
So I was getting tired. So I was like, I'm going to have to end this. I want to get off. And I went and put him in a cradle to roll him over. I forgot to hook the leg. That motherfucker rolled me over. I'm like, oh, fuck. I cannot get pinned. So I basically pressed him off. Said, boom. Okay.
You were over it.
Yeah. I said,
you snatched him up. You looked at me. You said, "You're going downs."
No, but I was like, no. So I didn't hook the leg.
That one?
Yeah. I didn't hook the leg and rolled him.
Sweep the leg, Philly.
And he obviously was smart enough to say, he didn't hook the leg. I'm just going to keep rolling. And next thing you know, I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm like, oh, fuck, this is not good. I will never live this down.
You just spent the whole time hearing.
When they knew I was playing. I was playing with them. I was just.
Not trying to be
I wasn't going.
Trying to be a nice guy.
I wasn't going all out.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, that bit me in the ass."
Yeah.
That would be. I would not come to school after this.
But yeah, I had one of those at work. I had a kid do that program that we work with. For those of you that don't know that are judging me right now, I work with intellectually disabled people. I don't know if that's the term, but that's the terms in the notes. 4 days a week for 2 hours a day. to teach them job skills, to help them get jobs
You know
and
why
live
they,
independently.
You know why they bring them there?
Because they went, there's one, we'll drop them off with him.
See what you can accomplish.
Hey, there's one of those driving ones. Just drop him off over there. But no, this kid like flipped. I wasn't out there when it happened, but a former coworker was working for the program.
Yeah.
And I guess he like hit her, not like fucking rocked her, but like freaking out. Like, and then like, he's like kicking the fucking window when she got him outside, his mom had to come pick him up and shit. And like, there was a couple of us there that were like, me and like some of the regulars were like, this is going to sound bad, but like, kind of thought I was going to have to take him out for a second. Like,
yeah.
But, you know.
Yep, those are my two stories.
I remember there was these two brothers, they were twins in high school.
Yeah.
And they were nonverbal. They were like brick shit houses, though. Looked exactly alike. Nonverbal, they just laughed. And then, like, when they was, you? That's like all they would say. But, like, they would point and, like, you know what I mean? And this motherfucker, one of them was in my class. They used to go to, like, they would like fucking run to lunch together and shit. And you're like, Stampede! Like, these fucking kids were rocked. And like, I had this info tech class, like a typing class for bullshit credit. And one of those fucking brothers was in there, and that motherfucker shit himself one day, just farted. Nobody heard it, but literally the whole class was just like, God damn. Teachers, wrestling coach is the teacher. He's going and like opening the windows and shit like that. This kid just fucking carpet bombed this whole room. And everybody's like, who's done this to us? And this motherfucker's sitting at his computer clicking around, and he's just like, I'm like, you fuck, you did this to me. You have insulted my nasal cavities.
All right.
It was the heaviest, densest fart you could possibly have. You could have taken a bite out of it, dude. Like,
hey,
what?
Continue with the episode. I gotta get pissed.
Okay. Now that we've sidebarred on totally wholesome things. Okay. Where was I? So they left the Special Olympics basketball game in Chico. Witnesses described them as relaxed, happy, and excited. They talked about their upcoming tournament the next day and told family members they would be home soon. They had a tourney. This matters because it establishes intent. They were not running away. They were planning for tomorrow. That is actually important. So the last confirmed stop that we know of. After leaving Chico, the men stopped at a convenience store. They bought chocolate milk, soda, burritos, and candy. Snacks consistent with a short drive home. No alcohol, no supplies, no signs of confusion. All rappers were later found in the car, confirming they ate and continued driving normally. Whatever went wrong happened after that particular stop. Do I hear that? Is Phil almost done? I have a feeling he's going to hear that. You're going to want to hear this one back, I think. This is the last confirmed stop. I'll just reread it. It's pretty quick. The last confirmed stop, because like when they left, their whole plans was like people saw them talking about like they had a tournament the next day to play basketball and shit, and they were going home, and like they were planning on being there tomorrow, going home, you know, settling an intent upon them. Not like they're runaways and shit like that. But I think after leaving Chico, you ready? The men stopped at a convenience store. They bought chocolate milk, soda, burritos, and candy.
What do you need the soda for if you got the chocolate milk?
Mix them together, give yourself an awful stomachache.
Well, that would be horrible. I love both. And
as I already told the loyal fans, all the rappers were found in the car. So it was 8 while driving.
Rappers. I thought, did they pick up Tupac on the way? What the fuck?
Not too early for that. It would have been like Sugar Hill Gang and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
It would have been fucking, was it Magic Mike or whatever the fuck his name was? And I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. You left these guys out, though, didn't you?
Whoa. I set you right up for that joke.
You're welcome. So after that, so it was normal.
Okay.
Like they stopped and got snacks. They were driving back to town. They had a tournament the next day. Everybody heard them talking about
Road
it.
trip and eat snacks.
They're not walking around like, just nice tonight, we out of here. Like none of that shit. Normal. It's not going to stay that way. I don't know if you know. So they take a turn into the mountains. Instead of heading back towards Yuba City, the car turned east into Plumas National Forest. What?
No, I'm just listening to you intently.
It's not a single wrong turn for them to end up in Plumas National Forest.
They had to continue.
It required multiple deliberate choices, each one increasing elevation, isolation, and cold.
Okay.
That one, when I first got into this whole thing, threw me off a little bit. I was like, oh shit, that's right. There's like mountains in California and shit.
On the good note, it looks like our computer's worked itself.
Yeah, too bad they'd already ended the fucking live stream.
It's not dropping frames anymore.
Great.
So
Gonzo's going to be so ecstatic.
We got to let the computer warm up for an hour.
Yeah. So we'll just fucking re-upload it. He can be happy. He can,
I might just send him a personal fucking video. I don't know if we're going to
he could flip his taquito to our sultry faces. So, like, yeah, it's not like they got off on the wrong exit. Like, they would have had to go out of their way to end up where they ended up. It's not like they were like, oh shit, I should have turned left. Not that. Like, straight up, like, this is out of the way. Legitimately out of the way, to the point that somebody had to go, let's go to Plumas, guys! Given Jack's personality, investigators believe this was not casual confusion. Something pushed the group forward. Could it be fear, misplaced confidence, or the belief that they were heading somewhere safer?
Or
weather. There was a snowstorm throughout this. But why the fuck would you go up into the mountains?
It'd be worse.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting high off chocolate milk and potato.
And they were driving a 70s sedan.
Heavy, though.
Uphill, though? Like, that's not going to help you that much.
Okay.
That thing's like a rock. Yeah, no shit. It's still on the road. It's fucking 5 miles back. Can I please come in and use your phone, ma'am? Now, they go. They never show up. Parents get a little worried.
Okay.
Parents, friends, they start, being like, hey, Popo, what's up?
Yes, they should.
Find them. So, days later, the car is found.
Okay.
On a remote mountain road in the Plumas National Park.
Uh-huh.
Never heard of it. I'm sure it's beautiful. It was partially snowed in, but fully operational. Had fuel, had spark, had air. The three things you need to make a car run. Car ran. Car drove. Snowed in, yes, but, car doesn't get snowed in because it doesn't work. Or because it works, traditionally.
Right.
One would think. Not like ours did. But
that's different.
There's you can still see my fucking wheel in the snow next to my car. So where was I? Oh, again, fuel in the tank, battery worked, the engine started, you could say right up, but it's 78, so right up is carbureted. I want to get one of those new fuel ejected Toyotas.
I love carbureted.
Yeah. The car was facing uphill, meaning it had been obviously driven to that point,
right,
and stopped at that point. They weren't on their way back out of the mountains. Weird. You'd think, because the thought process there is you would think it would be in a position that you would, if they were getting stuck due to the inclement weather, you would think it would be in a position where like they're trying to turn around or anything. No. Dikembe Mutombo. Was that him? Was that?
Yes.
Or was that Hakeem?
No, you were right the first time.
Okay. No signs of a struggle. leaving the car seemed to have been a decision. Like, they weren't ripped out by a Wendigo.
Or Bigfoot.
A skinwalker. Or, I don't know, that area of the world. Share. For people with cognitive vulnerabilities, a car that feels trapped can quickly be perceived as dangerous, even if it's objectively the safest shelter that you have. The walls are closing in on me, man.
Yeah.
Did any of them have a prison record? That would explain it. I'm not going back, man. They'll never take me alive. Okay, so weather reports show that conditions worsened after the car was abandoned. Snow and cold impair cognition, even in healthy adults.
That's true.
Combined with anxiety and limited abstract reasoning, this likely caused tunnel vision and panic-driven choices within these guys. At some point, the group split up, and once fragmented, survival odds dropped quite sharply, as we all know is a thing.
How did they know this?
This is looked at as like the Dyatlov Pass of America.
Now, but how? Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. The snowstorm worsened once they got out, from what the timeline.
Yeah.
Nobody truly knows for sure, but
yeah.
Did they track them? How do they know they split up? I would think if it's snowing, the tracks would be covered up.
Indeed.
Or is people just making shit up?
Could be.
Okay.
Let's go to the search, shall we?
Yeah.
Families reported the men missing quite quickly, as you would expect in this very specific scenario with these very specific guys. And that's not a slight. That's legit. But early searches were delayed and very narrow because of, weather. Take any other bullshit reason. Personnel, they like to fucking blame a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Authorities underestimated how far the men could travel, partly due to assumptions about their disabilities. They put them in a box. And then they broke out of that box. Like flaming phoenixes. They rose. Didn't do them any good. But they did it. The mountains areas were not prioritized immediately. Why?
They were on the mountain, correct?
Unless you're just automatically assuming they just got stuck and walked back. Which in that case, wouldn't you think they would have fucking slid on their asses?
I don't know.
Down an icy mountain road? And again, that's not a sight. That's probably what I'd do. I'd be like, look, it's going to be way more fun and it's going to get us out of here faster. It's hard to argue.
You might have a point there.
So by the time deeper searches began, weeks had passed. What?
I think I got a zit on my fucking
Dude, I get those every once in a while.
Do that?
Particularly on my hairline.
Or it's a fucking tumor. One of the two.
It's probably both. It's a zoomer.
Ooh.
It's a tit.
It's a head tit.
So weeks before an actual search is put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, it's California. We've been over this. California sucks. If you're in dire need of help, don't be in California.
Fuck. Weeks.
Unless you're white and upper middle class or higher. Don't be in California if you need help.
That seems a little fucking excessive.
We'll get to it. Hey, did you find those kids yet? No. Why not? Jim, it's fucking March Madness, all right? Get off my back. So, 3 months later, a motorcyclist discovered a Forest Service trailer nearly 20 miles from the car. Inside was Ted Weir's body.
Ooh.
20 miles away. And also, Forest Service trailer, 3 months later, they don't know there's a fucking dead guy in there?
Obviously, they weren't.
You're not servicing the forest very well.
No, that is true.
You're bad at,
Your job.
I don't know, caressing wood, whatever Forest Service involves.
Oh, I hear you're great at caressing.
Well, yeah, I've been doing it for years. Nobody loves you like yourself.
That's true.
Fucking, I don't know, like blowing Bigfoot off in the woods and you got a dead guy in your fucking service trailer for 3 months and you don't know it. Good job. Good job,
I
California.
hope somebody lost their job.
Right? At least one guy. Could you imagine being the one guy? You're just walking out and you're like, everybody in here been here this whole fucking time. Somehow it's me. Looking at you, Margaret. Literally brought this up to you once a week for the last 3 months, and you filed it away. But here I go to go tell my family that I can't afford to pay the mortgage anymore, and instead of doing something about it, it's the 70s. I'm going to become an alcoholic. I'm going to join an outlaw biker group.
I'm trying.
I'm going to become Daryl from The Walking Dead, but without the zombies.
Well, that's California. There might
In Northern California, especially.
might be some
Shit.
zombies.
Shit. Ted had lost over 100 pounds and died from starvation and exposure.
Damn.
His feet were badly frostbitten and his shoes had been removed. A known response to severe hypothermia.
Right.
Yeah. Ted had survived weeks before he passed away. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as fun anymore, is it? You regret making all those fucking...
I haven't made any fucking
all those jokes. All your jokes are invalid now.
You're the one making fucking jokes.
I don't joke. I ain't got time for jokes. I'm Uncle Baby Billy, goddammit. Where was I? Oh, yes. Food, heat, learned dependence. Inside the trailer was enough food to last a year. Remember, he died of starvation and exposure, lost over 100 pounds. Along with a working heater, propane, matches, and warm winter clothing.
Okay.
Ted had eaten almost nothing. And many cans were unopened or opened incorrectly. I believe they had like the old they found the old like military style can opener that a lot of people wouldn't know how to use now. You know, the manual one. Yeah. There's a lot of people nowadays that would be fucked if that's what they had to do. They're like, how do you
the triangle with the tip?
It'd be like, was it 10,000 BC or whatever the fuck when the monkey men are like, bah, rah, rah. Ted likely could not conceptualize how to access unfamiliar resources independently. Waiting for instruction had been reinforced throughout his entire life. So in isolation, that learned dependence became fatal for Ted.
You know,
allegedly. I mean, obviously, this is all speculation.
but you would think, I'm ignorant to this.
You just chew through it.
No, that you think,
I would try.
You would think when your body gets to the point of death, some kind of instinct might kick in.
But at that point, do you even have the strength to open a can like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He lost over 100 pounds.
Fuck, I need to get on that diet. Let's
Oh,
go
I'm
to California in the mountains.
Get lost in the mountains and fuck.
No, I did not say that.
It's just it's implied.
This is not Brokeback shit going on.
It's implied that one of us be inside the other.
Well, if anything, I'm Heath. You're Jake.
I don't see myself as a Jake.
Oh.
How about we let like Gonzo and Gregory be Heath and Jake, and we'll be like those two unfortunate daughters.
Okay.
You know, and also, why the fuck did Heath Ledger talk like that in that movie? He's like,
I've honestly never seen it, so
it's actually it's a good
I think
movie.
I've seen a portion of it, or
it's a good movie. It's just, you know, especially for the time. It was a pretty, no pun intended, touchy subject.
Well, no, it was back before it was.
And it was very real. He like fucking spits in his hand and everything, and you're like, oh God.
Okay, that's enough.
Get a room, you two.
Leave some shit to the imagination.
No, I don't want him to get married either. But yeah, no, it's actually not a bad movie. It's just, be prepared for what it is. Two girls start banging, everybody's like, sweet, sick. Two guys fucking start plugging each other, and everybody's like, that's disgusting.
That's right. That's sexist.
That is sexist.
It is.
It's okay to be gay.
I'm just saying.
That one YouTube channel I watch, I just saw they have a hoodie out right now that says, everybody knows I love lesbians. I'm pretty sure like half of their staff is gay.
I mean, I just think, if you enjoy watching two women kiss, you should enjoy watching two men.
Yeah.
Don't hate on two men kissing.
Yeah. Get over it. It's hot.
I wouldn't go that far.
You never know. So, yeah, the concept here is that obviously Ted found shelter. At least Ted found shelter.
Okay.
But due to his own rule following and shit like that, learned behavior, right, he was incapable of utilizing the tools that were at his disposal to survive the situation.
Yeah.
Which is hard to think about, but conceptually makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. The can opener.
The can opener.
Again, a military, I said military again. God damn it. Excuse me.
Christ, you taking over my role here?
Yep.
A military-style can opener was found.
A military-style can opener
was found in the trailer. Some cans were opened. Continue.
A Miriam Stifler aardvark opener. Boom. A military-style can opener, I just rattled it off that time, was found in the trailer, as I said. Some cans were opened after Ted likely died. Allegedly. But allegedly, somebody may have opened cans post Ted's death.
Beats the alternative, I guess.
Gary Mathias's medication was also found in this cabin, unused. Mind you, let's go up here to the top, get a little reminder. Gary Mathias did not have an intellectual disability. He had schizophrenia.
He's batshit crazy.
Don't fucking put him into a box.
Oh, I'm putting him into a big box.
Yeah. This strongly suggests that Gary survived longer than Ted did. Obviously. Well, I don't want to say obviously. Accessed food and then left.
The crazy ones always do.
Gary Mathias was never found.
This bastard.
Right?
How old was Gary at the time?
Gary was 28? 25. So, Ted was 32. What way to respect your elders, you piece of shit. What
year was it? 78?
78.
So that motherfucker's 74 years old, floating around somewhere right now.
Potentially. Other men, your favorite subject. The remains of Jack Madruga and William Sterling were found miles away from the trailer, indicating they likely died from exposure before reaching that shelter. Jack Hewitt was never found. No remains, no belongings, and no confirmed sightings of Jack Hewitt. We come up here. What do we got for Jack Hewitt? Jack Hewitt, mildest intellectual disability of the group. So the schizophrenic guy and the guy with the most mild intellectual disability never found.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't see a pattern here.
Let's look at some clinical psychology context.
Oh, that's what we need.
This case becomes clearer when viewed through three lenses: mild intellectual disability, untreated schizophrenia, and group panic dynamics. That sounds like a fucking panic dynamic. Sounds like a fucking dance club band group.
The Bee Gees.
The panic dynamics. People with mild intellectual disability function well within structure, but struggle with abstract reasoning under stress, as do we all. Untreated schizophrenia can produce confidence without accuracy, as do we all. In group panic, leadership often shifts to whoever sounds most certain, not whoever is correct. Facts. Thank you, Gmail. That's factual. That shows in a lot of areas, in a lot of conversations, in a lot of places and times in everybody's life. Mm-hmm. You could literally be sitting there and be like if somebody's like, I think we should go back, and the other guy that's like, you know, has a six pack and he's like kind of sexy, is like, I think we should free fall down this fucking mine shaft and we'll probably land in enough water to survive. And everybody's gonna be like, I'm gonna go with the guy whose dick I want to suck. That's how that works. Look at the Goonies. Bran could do no wrong because she was trying to hop on that knob. Okay. And then the nerdy girl started making out with fucking Corey Feldman.
Sorry for her luck.
Wait, did I say naked girl or nerdy girl?
Nerdy girl.
Nerdy girl. Yeah, that one. The one that hated him so much. Man, we know what you're doing. You were negging him. As an E in there. Neg. Like Meg with an N.
Okay, you're making it worse by trying to justify.
That's the point. Once panic takes hold, groups frequently make irreversible decisions too early, like abandoning shelter. Which, because this, again, this is the Dyatlov Pass of America. There's alarming similarities here. One of which being Russian intellectual level. Speaking of intellectual level, did I tell you that I almost fucking went hood rat on two people on the same road in our neighborhood in 2 days?
No, you did not tell me this.
Oh, the road that you take to come up to where we park? The one right there.
This side or that side?
This side.
This way?
Coming this towards way? The train tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, downhill. Yeah, yesterday I'm driving along, I'm coming, I'm like, oh, and like somebody's like jumping their car in front of me, and there's a car in the middle of the street, and I was like, all right. So I stop, and I'm like, shit happens. Then I realized the car that's sitting in the middle of the street facing me is like the hood's not open. No, because there's another car already. There's a truck pulled up in front of the other car already hooked up to it,
right?
Trying to get it started. This funky bitch is just fucking like, I don't know if she's just being an audience or what, but she's just sitting there like talking to him, and at one point like gets out and starts like reading an owner's manual, and I'm like, if you don't get in your car and fucking move it, I will personally come down there. I will fuck someone to death, and then I will use that dead body to beat the other ones to death.
That's excessive.
It would have been the guy. Then I would have used his dead body to beat the women.
Okay.
Because, in this part of town, you got a 50-50 chance of, even if you're straight, if the dude's hotter, like, if we're being real, definitely probably going to have bigger tits.
Yes.
And a tighter ass. And then today, I'm driving same fucking road slightly after that, and sure, after the stop sign, and I'm coming down the hill, I'm like, great. Another fucking black SUV stopped in the middle of the goddamn road. What is it? It's DoorDash. She's getting out of the car to deliver DoorDash her, I'm assuming, husband. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if it was really a grown man. I think it might have been a teenager and with a fucking goatee, because this motherfucker was wearing boots with fucking with a gray shirt and gray sweatpants. That's not a good look.
Wait, what kind of boots? Cowboy boots?
No, like fucking like just like boots.
Okay, like snow boots type.
Kinda.
Okay.
But like
Had some Timbs on? What?
no. But he had some Brahmas from fucking Walmart.
Okay.
But like, and like, I'm like, one, why are you out of the car? You look like when you turn around, if you say something to me, you're gonna have grease stains on the front of that gray shirt. So she starts walking up to the house to drop off and I'm like, just because of what happened yesterday, I'm like, motherfucker. I'm just automatically on 10. I'm just automatically like, I swear to God, I'll pull your intestines out through your asshole and use them to strangle you to death right now. And I will FaceTime your children and let them watch. I was already on 10. And then what really set me off, and I'm surprised he didn't hear me and try to turn and say something back, was for some reason he's out of the car on the driver's side. Maybe they switched seats. I don't remember. But she's like on her way up to the house to drop off the DoorDash. He's walking his gray washed sweat pant and boot wearing fucking ass around the back of the car to get into the passenger seat, and literally as he's walking across he just goes and holds a finger up like at me as he like walks, and I was like, put your fucking finger down when you talk to me, you cocksucker. Like, I can't believe he didn't hear me, because when he did that I was like, oh, I'll fucking kill your mom. Like, dude, I was so fucking mad. I was like, you're so close to getting fucked in the street right now. And I'm straight. It's just out of principle. It's like, you get into a fight and then they're like, all right, it's done. It's like, no, this has to happen. You gotta learn your lesson. Like, you throw a finger up at me, I'm gonna throw a fucking couple of them at you, buddy. Oh my God. It's just, they got the wrath of the person the day before, because that bitch literally, like, that was not jumping that car, looked straight at me multiple fucking times. So did the fucking hillbilly that was working, trying to get the car started. They looked straight at me. And I'm just like,
we're under a snow emergency. We got a lot of snow. There's no place to go. You should be more understanding.
she was in the middle of the road.
You should be more understanding.
She was just fucking she was like,
She
yay.
was a helpful citizen, doing her best to help out the situation.
Yeah, well,
you should be ashamed of yourself.
She should be ashamed
and
of
that man
herself.
was just telling you, this.
Which are we? Are we combining the stories?
The second one was giving you the finger like this, one little finger.
No. He didn't even look at me. Is the thing? He just went like over his shoulder. I'm like, don't fucking disregard me, you son of a bitch.
He was trying to be nice, saying, "Hey, I'm sorry. I know this is frustrating."
Oh
Just
God,
give us a minute.
my inner primate almost came out. I almost like reached down the back of my pants, shat it in my hand, and just fucking it just fucking threw it at him. I got nothing else. I got a knife on me, but this seems like a way better decision in the moment.
You went full Hamilton jackass. Okay, continue with this. Where are we at?
Oh man, clinical psychology. I just did that one.
We just did that one.
Yeah, we're pretty much done. Additional theories in condensed form. Other theories.
Is there any other form?
So basically, the whole idea is the car got stuck. Their anxiety and lack of direction or problem solving skills and shit like that kind of ramped up, and then so they're like, we gotta go, we're gonna die. They died anyway. And then 2 of them don't make it to the shelter. 1 does. Takes his shoes off. After surviving for weeks.
20 miles away.
Weeks. And eating none of the food, which is, he's just watching his figure. But the 2 never showing up, we'll get to that. We'll kind of talk about that at the end. But like that's basically the overall scoping accepted theory, is that it was just it was the perfect storm of multiple factors that ultimately, unfortunately, led in the demise of quite probably all 5 of them in some way, shape, or form. But they did not find 2 of them. The 2 most credible question mark ones. Mine is a schizophrenic guy. I mean, he usually got the Joker running around in the woods.
I'm saying I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm solving this right now. Those two fuckers killed the other three.
They're in Mexico.
They were queering themselves.
They're queering themselves? Yep. Oh, they were fucking each other.
And
they're boyfriend.
Yep. And they
sticks in the mud, if you will.
They killed him.
Fucked him.
Might have been a little, what's that? Might have been a little
necrophilia.
Necrophilia. Might have been.
And or maybe they didn't feed him because they were trying to Dahmer him.
Ooh.
Make him a sex slave.
Maybe.
Make him a little boy.
I'm saying the other two did it.
But the rest of them died of exposure and or starvation.
1978. That's bullshit. These motherfuckers dumb in a box.
It's 1978. One of them had to have a Zippo on him to start a fire.
I'm just saying. 78, the cops were morons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they let Manson go for fucking ever.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're on parole and you got drugs and an assault charge? Get out of here.
I mean,
you rascal.
It was 78. The search party didn't start for months. Or for what, 3 weeks, you said?
Months before they
started the search.
Before they got a real search out, it was 3 weeks.
3 weeks, right? So
I think. Yeah.
So, I mean, how credible is the police department to
any California police department in anything true crime is never credible. We've established that over multiple fucking episodes. They're like you switch spots, same.
I'm just saying.
Put the cops in these guys' shoes and put these guys' shoes in the cops' shoes. Same outcome.
I'm just saying. The two killed. If you're out there, whatever your names were again,
we know.
I'm aware because you're in your 70s. You're probably still alive.
I don't know.
Well, the one
I feel like a life of grilled cheese and raviolis probably doesn't make you live very long.
Hey, it's worked for me. I'm still alive and kicking.
Barely.
Touche.
You did have a stroke. It's not a good. It was the raviolis. I stopped eating them. The grilled cheese is fine. It's protein. So other theories include mistaken destination.
Obviously.
Like the super wrong turn method, I guess, is what you're going with. Following another vehicle. So maybe somebody else done it. And then they kidnapped them.
Well,
sold them to the Albanian mafia.
Albanian mafia, huh?
According to Greek people, Albanians are trash.
Okay.
They're the Mexicans of Greece.
Really?
Yeah, apparently Greek people hate Albanians.
I was not aware of that.
They're like the ones that are like, get out of my country. I found out about that because of Stavros Halkias, the comedian, because he's Greek and his best friend's Albanian. And he was they grew up together, and he was talking. Dude, hearing them talk about it is so funny. He was like, there was one point where Aldous was like, "Did you ever have any issues like at your house with us being friends? Because I'm Albanian and you're Greek." And he was like, "No, we were kids, but you'd sleep over every once in a while, and it was fine. But my dad definitely had that like air of like, let's not make this a regular thing." Mind you, this is the same guy that apparently, when his older or younger brother went to college, he went, "Oh, I have to go get something," and went back to his carpentry shop and came back with according to their story, a literal trash bag of condoms, like not in boxes or anything, just like just condoms.
Nice.
And apparently most of them were expired. Yeah. If you don't like that man stand up, listen to him and his brothers talk about their lives growing up. It's so funny because they're so good at the Baltimore accent too. They're talking about growing up as kids, seeing like crackheads like coming out of their house trying to fucking like buy crack off somebody, and then like they're fucking toddlers like walking across the street unattended, and they're like, "I told you to get back in the fucking house." It's good times. Where was I? Group fragmentation. Yeah, that's that tends to happen a lot, especially with dudes.
The two smarties went off on their own.
Left the other ones with a can opener and some can. They're like, what if that's what happened? What if they're like, you guys stay here. There's food and heat and da 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 da. Or well, you guy, because the other ones didn't make it. But he's like, stay here, man. We're gonna go get help. And then they didn't show him how to use the can opener.
That's a dick move.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's actually kind of plausible.
yeah,
if you want to put a non-sadistic,
yeah, like a positive
Yeah.
human spin on it. Like I could see that being a thing.
yeah,
The schizophrenia, and then once
Crazy
the,
guy.
once the schizo gets into the forest, he's just they're like, oh man, I hope we find fucking help soon. Oh yeah, I think I saw a gas station on our way up here. Oh well, it shouldn't be that very far away. And then it's just like, and then you turn around and there's just that like dust cloud, like Looney Tunes, and he's just like skrrr through the forest.
possibly.
Yeah. Learned helplessness, which I do think had
Yeah,
at least a had his hand in the fucking mix.
yeah.
For sure. And the possibility that Gary survived and left the area. Maybe. None explained everything, but each explains part of the behaviors that were exhibited that evening. Most investigators believe multiple factors overlapped rather than a single cause. Yeah, no shit. I would have to say that too. I would say at least 3 of those probably occurred in some order throughout this evening that these dudes went through. Well, it was more than an evening. It was these months potentially that they went through. The most plausible reconstruction being fear or confusion led the group to the mountains. Gary's mental state deteriorated. Panic overrode logic. The car was abandoned too early. The group fragmented. Ted survived by waiting. And Gary survived the longest, then vanished. He's like a dog. Dogs go away to die.
Yeah, maybe.
In closing, the Yuba County Five were not reckless or incapable. They were human beings placed in a situation that demanded improvisation under terror, leadership without clarity, and survival without instruction. 5 men followed what felt like the safest path. It led them into one of the most haunting tragedies in American history. Now, what do you think is legitimately the chances that one of them did it? Or knowingly had something to do with the downfall of any of the others? Specifically the schizophrenic guy.
I'm going to say 50-50, honestly.
Was that Gary? Yeah, Gary.
I'm going to say 50-50. That Gary...
It's specifically him. It's not the other guy.
The situation
It's
got
not
worse.
What?
I can see, given the situation, something, fear taking over and Gary lost his shit.
Yeah.
But here's the problem with that. They died of exposure.
Well, then, because they never found Jack either. But Jack didn't have, I don't believe, had any psychological conditions. Yeah, no, and he didn't wander. See what I'm saying? Like he was very instruction and routine based.
I mean, I don't know.
He was the one that lived almost entirely by himself, and they never found him.
I mean, if I'm probably realistically, what happened is the 2 died before the trailer. The other 3,
In my mind, possibly unbeknownst to the other 3.
well,
If the storm was that bad at that point,
see, I'm not an expert, but I don't see them
splitting up.
now. If they split up,
That
explains why the 2 died on the way to the trailer. The 3rd made it. The other 2 went off in a different direction and probably died somewhere else. They just haven't found the bodies yet.
well, because Gary, at least, was
that's right.
supposed to have been in the cabin,
That's right. So that's right. His medicine was in the cabin.
unused.
So that means only one of them brought the other. What was it? The other one.
Jack, the
Jack.
one that didn't get found.
broke off on his own by himself, which is, I would think, unlikely. So I think they all stayed together. I think the 2 died. They made it to the other 3, made it to the trailer, and probably the other 2 that are missing, like what you said, probably said, "Stay here. We'll go get help."
Or at least I could see
Jack
doing that for sure.
Yeah.
And the only reason I don't say that about Gary is the schizophrenia.
Yeah. Unless he was having a good day.
Well, and because that's my thing too, is like, not to downplay the other 3 individuals, but you would think at least one of those parties, at least until Gary's meds wore off entirely, would have it in their mind, knowing that they're a close-knit group of friends that does stuff together. You would think that the other 2 would have it in their mind to be like, everybody stays together, because you have that level of cognitive ability to put that together, that you should do that. And at least a couple of you found your way to a fucking shelter.
I mean, the way it looks, 4 of them damn near found their way to the shelter. Jack is the only one that's kind of left out of the equation.
Yeah. Of whether or not he made it.
Right. So that I would think they would all stay together.
And then conversely, I have the thought of, let me see.
Or is it possible that Jack and Gary died before the other 2, and one of them grabbed his medicine and just brought it to the trailer?
Just thought it'd be a good idea to have.
What?
Just thought it'd be good to have.
Who knows? At that point, you're out of your mind anyway, just from the elements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's something to eat.
So maybe he never made it to the trailer.
Yeah. I mean, and see, now I'm trying to, because I'm trying to think conversely, depending on what part of California you're in, you have pumas, potentially, bears, potentially.
Crack horse.
They have bobcats there. Coyotes. Fuck, maybe even wolves back then. Probably not, but maybe. I seriously doubt it. But then there's that too.
And Bigfoot.
As far as the disappearance of 2 of them.
And Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But as far as 2 of them never being found.
And didn't have the Zodiac Killer?
There's like fucking 8. But you know what I mean? Like, you have predatory animals, or carnivorous animals in general. It doesn't even have to be predatory if you've already died of exposure.
Yeah.
That would explain why you were never found.
Yeah.
Because there's all kinds of shit that'll do that. Vultures, hawks, all kinds of shit will fucking chow down on your ass. Foxes.
Like the other 2, there's no telling how deep into the bush they got.
Right.
I mean, and it doesn't take much for the forest to overtake, and
especially in weather. Like,
yeah,
well, and also, what was the weather?
Well,
later on, when at least one of them may have actually absconded into the forest.
I mean, let's be honest. They didn't start even really looking till what? April, May?
Weeks later.
But when did they find? 3 months later, they found the body, right?
Yeah.
3 months later. So it
was at least mid-March by the time they really started looking.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not unlikely that the 2 that are unaccounted for went deeper into the woods, wrong direction.
Like wrong turn, or like a without a paddle kind of situation.
Yeah. And the forest had just overtaken the remains.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
So
I mean, I think we've all seen those videos or know enough about nature to, like, have you seen those time lapse videos where they'll drop like a fucking a deer carcass, and they'll be like, oh, 2 days, whole thing's gone.
Yeah.
Just bones.
But even just growth of the forest,
yeah,
you know,
that's another one. Let me hold on. Yuba County. Oh wow, they got a nice little lake. They got the Toyota Amphitheater. Yeah, it does. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess depending on where you're at, it's got some northwesternness to it.
Yeah.
Or not like bumfuck Oregon, but it's also the 78. Probably a lot different back then too.
Yeah.
Less infrastructure.
I mean, it's if I had to put money on it, I'm going to say all 5 died. Either the 2 that are unaccounted for left
and are somewhere never to be discovered.
Again, I mean, they died elsewhere.
That's what my mind tells me and wants to believe.
Or they died before the other 2, before even getting close to. I'm going to go with the other one. You know, I think they probably, because his medicine was there. I'm optimistic that he told the other 2 died. They told Ted, was it Ted that Ted was in? Who was in the? I think it was Ted, right?
The one that was found dead.
Yeah,
that was
in the trail.
Yes,
Ted. Yes,
yeah. Ted DiBiase.
They told him to stay here. We'll go get help, and they never made it.
Well, especially considering like
that is the most humane.
Like, and if somebody wanted to make the argument of like somebody maybe not knowing how to use the can opener, you're gonna figure something out to get that fucking can open.
You would
look at Adrian Brody and The Pianist with those peaches. He got it open eventually, and then they pulled guns on him, and he said, "I'm cold."
I mean,
I said, "I'm Polish." Is quote unquote, this is gonna sound shitty to say, as quote unquote fun as it sounds, I really don't believe and don't want to believe that there's foul play by Gary. Not to single him out, but specifically Gary.
At least they didn't resort to cannibalism.
Because what was the other one? The other one was Jack, and Jack, for all intents and purposes, was what we would probably assume today, or what we would probably call today, just highly functioning autistic.
Yeah.
And with Gary, not saying that he was a trash person, but schizophrenia is a hell of a disorder.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think reality tells us what happened, but the human side of your brain can't help but jumble it around and put together scenarios, obviously. So I don't know. It's interesting, though.
Let's hope for the best.
It's sad, too, really.
So, that's... I don't know. It is what it is.
That's the shitty part of it, is like you get enthralled in the story, and then at the end, like at some point, you're like, man,
this is
like you really think about who was involved and what happened, and you're like, fuck, dude.
This is kind of like that TV series that gets canceled at the end of the year on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's very unsatisfying.
Or if somebody's parents would have chaperoned.
Well,
I'm not gonna fucking
about that earlier. Knowing how I am as a parent, or was as a parent, my kids are adults now.
So are they.
If I had a child with that, whatever the
in that form,
yes, whatever. I know how protective I was of my daughters, and even still am to this day, but I think I would probably, even in probably the 70s, probably would have been a helicopter parent, giving them as much freedom as I could. But what's he doing?
Just walking around.
But
it's weird. His tail's like straight up.
I don't think. See, I don't know.
Yeah, and it does. It's like I said. The more you think about it, the more it kind of sets in. Like, what happened to who? Stop being weird, man. I keep getting worried, and he's just fucking staring at me.
So you're looking up where I'm like, somebody here.
But yeah, the more you think about it, the more you hypothesize on the different options of what happened. It really does. Like, it kind of bums you out.
Yeah, because
you're like, damn, dude. Like, fuck. It's not like not to be shitty about it, but it's not like you had 5 fucking Green Berets out there and they didn't make it out.
Yeah. Maybe the aliens came and took them.
Not to downplay fucking military servicemen. Thank you for your service. I'm just saying, like, it's not like it was a bunch of guys that you'd be like, oh, they should be fine.
They'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
Rambo will be fine.
Should have saved that chocolate milk.
All right. Was that it?
Yeah.
I think we're done.
So you can just...
I'm hungry.
Let's just roll this into a fucking shitty YouTube video for Gonzo.
I'm going to have... It won't be tomorrow.
Sucks to suck.
I'll have it out Friday. It takes hours to upload.
He is. He's just being weird. I keep hearing stuff but it's nothing. He's doing nothing. I think he knows. I think he's playing with us.
He's an asshole. Yeah.
I think he's the type of dog where like he has seizures, and then every once in a while when you're not paying attention to him or you won't give him a chip, he just kind of like shakes his head a little bit, and you're like, "Oh, fuck you, motherfucker!"
All right. Yeah, I'll have it. Gonzo, I will have it up Friday.
He's not gonna be happy.
Well, Gonzo's gonna have to be fucking happy. I'm only one fucking man because it takes like
I don't know how to do all this shit.
It takes like an hour or so probably to export it.
Yeah.
And then another hour to fucking load it up.
Yeah.
And it's fucking.
And that's without any editing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to do a little editing. I'm gonna have to beep up the audio a little bit like I do.
Chop the end.
It'd be midnight before I got done, and Daddy's got to work.
It's true. So do I.
5:30 comes early in the morning.
Fuck anymore. I'm not that far behind you, even though I don't have to be up that early. I'm old. I'm like, I gotta pee.
All right. So we apologize for the people who tried to watch us live. We will try to figure this out.
Well, now it's fucked again.
Yeah, it was doing good there for a while. All right. We will see you next week for another fun adventure that might be a little bit more uplifting than this story.
We tried.
But sometimes you got to get down and you got to cover the nasty.
You got to get into the woods. Pun intended.
All right. Take care. We'll see you.
Bye-bye then.